A big chunk missing from this knife. The guy's sous chef was using it to open up a can and it didn't end well. So I'm starting off with the 80 grit belt. This is coarse, it'll remove a lot of metal really fast and it doesn't generate much heat, so for a project like this, it's perfect. The first step is to grind out the chunk, and that's pretty much accomplished here. The second step is to blend in the edge profile so that it has a nice natural curve to it from the tip to the heel. This is important when you're using rocking motions to cut with, because if there's any high spots, you'll feel the clunkiness of it and it just won't be pleasant to use. At this point, I'm pretty happy with the overall profile of the knife. I thought the sun might make it look a little different or something, but most of the work here is done. I'm just going to start grinding in the edge now, and I only need to do that at the tip of the knife because the rest of the knife still has an edge, it just needs to be sharpened. The goal with this knife and any knife, even if it just needs a normal sharpening, is to get it sharp, but to do it while removing as little metal as possible. This takes a little more work because I'm slowly creeping up onto the edge, and once there's an apex, I'm moving on to the next step. Any additional passes on the machine at this point, it would just be unnecessary and kind of wasteful. So here I'm feeling the burr, it tells me that there's an apex, I'm moving on. This is the 400 grit Trizact belt, and it's my favorite step. It runs smooth, it's quiet, I'm standing in the middle of the table, I don't know. But it's an important step. It refines the burr from the first step and makes it easier to remove at this third and final step. This probably is my least favorite part of the sharpening process. The sound is kind of unpleasant and it's unpredictable. Some knives will need to spend more time here than others, and I have to constantly check if the burr has been completely removed. You can see me doing that when I'm tapping the edge with my fingertips, and it gives me a lot of feedback. It tells me if I need to go back, redo any steps, but here it's feeling pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this knife.